have registered 2,300 participants, and we have even something even more crazy. We have about 50 countries in this. What's coming, I have no idea. We have to decide. We have to make what's coming. But two things that might come. One is, I think, going to be geolocation. Huge in 2010. And the other one, I think, it's connected objects. This is a Wi-Fi scale. If I go here and I put myself on it, it's going to, I'll show you the result there. It should tweet my weight in a few minutes. Here we go.
Here we go.
So I have shoes, huh? Be nice with me, please. So anyway, anyway. And so this, I think, is cool, of course, but, so it tweets it and it posts to Facebook, but this is a new, huge thing that's going to happen, is connected objects that will send status update. Now I can get off of my scale, and I'll show you later the result. I'm going to now call Jack Dorsey, the inventor of Twitter. Not everyone knows how you got the idea of Twitter. And that is something, when you told me the first time, I was really shocked, because generally as an entrepreneur, when you have an idea, or many people try to have a revolutionary idea, they really want to have an idea, and they don't have it. You see what I mean? They have it by chance, kind of. Yeah. Can you tell the story?
Well, it took a long time. When I was 15 years old, I became fascinated by how cities work, specifically Manhattan, and I just fell in love with maps, and I was obsessing over maps, and I taught myself how to program so I could put a map on the screen. And then I taught myself how to put dots on the map, and then I taught myself how to move the dots around. And suddenly I had this gorgeous map with all these moving dots, and I thought it was the most amazing thing in the world, but the dots had no meaning whatsoever. So I sought out some meaning, and I found dispatch. I found taxis, I found 911 services, emergency, and I found public databases that tracked their locations. So suddenly I had some meaning for my dots. But more importantly, I had this very rich picture of what was happening in Manhattan right now, in St. Louis. And in 2000, I realized that there was one missing piece of that, and it was the citizens. It was my friends. So I tried to build a system like Twitter in 2000 with a BlackBerry and email. And I was the only one using it, and it turned out that none of my friends were interested in what I was doing.
But what was your pitch? Like, can you sell it to me in 2000?
Yes.
What did you tell your friends?
Well, I told my friends that I'll be sending my emails. I'll sending these emails to this service as I'm walking around the park, and they'll be going to you in real time. And they were like, no, I don't want that. Stop. So that didn't work out. And in 2006, I was working in a company called Odeo with my co-founders Biz Stone and Evan Williams. And it was a podcasting company, and we were looking at SMS, and SMS was getting really, really big in this country, in the US at that time. And we were looking at group communication and how to fit podcasting into group communication. And the idea came up again, and we were given 2 weeks to work on it, and we made it happen, and that was it. I knew the concept was huge because I saw it in all of my work since I was 15.
And of course it worked perfectly well in the backstage. All right. Okay, so this is the prize. Now we're on Orange Network.
There we go.
Okay. Here we go. So, Orange, thank you very much for Jack. That worked pretty well. Okay.
So one of the features that we wanted to show is you can go to the website and actually put a picture up of your face to verify that you are indeed the payer. So anytime that you use this card on a Square merchant or a Square user, a picture of Loic's face will come up, so I can verify that he is actually the payer, and then he can just sign with his finger.
Move. I'll do it here. I can actually move. Let's try this. This is a minimal version of my signature. If I'm not happy with it,
you can shake it.
Really?
You can shake it away.
Okay, try again.
And then we just hit continue. And it's processing, so now it's actually capturing the funds from the card. So before it was just authorizing the amount on the card. And we're giving out email and SMS receipts. So right now we're just doing an email receipt. So I do email receipt or no receipt. And since Loic has already paid with Square, it remembers his last email address that he used. So I can just hit send, and it's sending a receipt, and it should be arriving in your inbox shortly. And then as soon as this process finishes, it says a very simple thank you, and I can take a new transaction. And that is Square.